Hey guys, it's your boy Mikey here, back with another video. And today we are doing something that I never thought I would do. And that is ranking every single Marvel movie. Counting basically every single one. Some that I didn't even know existed. And some that you probably didn't even know existed. So let's start. This is basically every single one, including Guardians. So, what's better way to start with this whole tier list? Let's start with Ant-Man and Wasp, as it's the first one on this tier list. You guys are going to get very mad at me, I know, but it's my opinion, okay? First of all, we have Ant-Man and Wasp. Ant-Man and Wasp, I thought was a pretty good movie. It's second place for the best Ant-Man movie. I'm going to put it in B. Just because of, Wasp and how she did her character was amazing, and how her daughter grew and everything, and it was this movie was right before Infinity Wars, so people was more excited for Infinity Wars than this movie. So yeah, and I don't get why people were more excited for Infinity War, because I was very excited for this movie when it came out, but it's a very good step up for Marvel after Phase 3. Next up, we have Ant-Man. My God. Ant-Man gets me. First of all, it's amazing. It's one of the best Marvel movies, in my opinion. I'm going to put every single Ant-Man movie in B. That's Iron Man 2. That's not Ant-Man. Ant-Man is very good. I really like it. It's amazing. I love it. And it takes the march from Phase 1 up to a new level. Is it Phase 2 or Phase 1? Remind me, okay? In the comments. I don't really get the phases in this, but Ant-Man is really good. I really like the story. It's amazing. I actually can't really like it. Amazing. Avengers Age of, Ultron. You guys are going to get very mad at me after this, but this is the worst Avengers movie. I hate Avengers Age of Ultron. I'm going to put it in C. I hate it. I don't like it. I mean, everybody got the taste of Avengers 1. I loved Avengers 1. Everybody loved it, coming out of the theater, being like, oh, that's a movie I would go back to seeing again when it comes on Disney+, even though it didn't exist yet. Maybe I should watch it in 12 years again from now. And I watched Avengers 1 and I loved it again. But then I rewatched Age of Ultron, and this is what people were like when they came out of the theaters 12 years ago of Age of Ultron before. Oh, this movie was better than the first one. It was amazing. They introduced more characters. And this is now. No, I hated it. Avengers Age of Ultron sucks. And the only reason I hate this is because of the bad guy. Other than that, great movie. Next up on our list here, we have the infamous Avengers Infinity War. Now, sorry, if you haven't seen Avengers Infinity War in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I don't know where you have it. So I know you want to start with Iron Man, but definitely the last Marvel movies you should watch is, in my opinion, Endgame and Infinity War. Why? I'll explain that after. But I swear to God, Infinity War saved Marvel. Right after Volume 2, Guardians of the Galaxy, this movie literally saved it. After Captain Marvel, this movie saved Marvel. I swear. It is the best movie of all time. Not the best, it's the best Marvel movie of all time. Not the best, just second place maybe. But I swear, whoever made Avengers Infinity War, I want the director of Avengers Infinity War to come back for the next two Avengers movies, like Kang of Dynasty and Secret Wars. He should direct it. Be awesome. Yet bring back a character that we all love from Infinity War. Okay, let's move on to Captain Marvel. Now, how I said before is Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is a pretty bad movie. It's not the worst. Okay, So when I came out of the theater for this movie for the first time, I said, maybe this is the best Marvel movie of all time. Maybe this is what I need. After Infinity War, of course, I didn't think that. And I rewatched all these movies. When I got to Captain Marvel, I thought to myself, wait a second. How did I like this like 10 years ago? How did I like this in 2019? How did I like this? And then now I'm just like, no, I hate it. No, like get it out of this list. So I am going to put it in D. I hate Captain Marvel. Don't even bring it up. The story doesn't even make sense. She was amazing in Infinity War. Like, I loved her in Infinity War and in Endgame. She was amazing. And she's a really good character, Captain Marvel. But I didn't think she deserved a movie. She deserved it. She deserved a 3-season TV show called Captain Marvel. I didn't think she needed a movie because no one really knows about her. Get the point? Like, I don't get it. But let's move on to the next one. Next we have Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Don't get mad at me, but I'm going to put this in A. I know, this is my opinion, remember, okay? So when I came out of the theater, I said, what the hell was that? That was a pretty good movie. It was better than the first one, like way better than the first one. And I thought, like, who in God's name created this? And when we got introduced to all these new characters, like Falcon and Bucky, who even are these guys? And then they came back to Civil War, and I was like, hey, these are one of my favorite Marvel characters. Like, what the heck? It was amazing. Now, great movie. Really loved it. Amazing movies. Winter Soldier is one of the best Captain Americas. Yet the best version. This is the best version of Captain America, because he felt so hyped up, like he was ready to fight. Like, other than the first one, like in the first one, he wasn't really ready to fight. In the second one, he knew that something was coming and he was getting ready. So I'm gonna put it in A. So I know you're gonna get mad at me. Actually, no, you're not. I'm gonna put the first Avenger, in B. In the middle of B, to be honest. Because it's not as good as the second one. It's still very good. Like, it's amazing. I love it. Like, it's amazing. It's a great movie after whatever the Incredible Hulk was in Iron Man 2. I thought the Marvel Cinematic Universe was dead. But it came back to life in this movie. And I knew who Captain America was, but I didn't know he would get a big movie like this one. It was not that big. I wasn't expecting it to be this, like, bad. It was not bad, to be honest. It was just, I can't even say anything. That's why I'm putting it in middle B. Because I didn't really like it, and I also didn't love it. I liked it, but I also didn't love it at the same time. So I'm just going to put you there. That's where you belong. Civil War, one of my favorite Marvel movies. And remember my opinion. Civil War, in my opinion, is the best. Is my first place for the best Marvel movie. And that leads me to put it in as not as good as Infinity War. Nothing beats Infinity War. But still, Civil War is amazing. It took everything. We can't have a Thor vs. Hulk movie. We can't have a Shang-Chi vs. Spider-Man movie. We can't have Doctor Strange vs. Black Panther. We can't have any of that. We can only have Iron Man vs. Captain America. And I love that idea. They brought Black Panther to life for the first time in real life Marvel history in the MCU. And I didn't really know about Black Panther. I'll get to the Black Panther movie later. And then they brought Tom Holland's Spider-Man into the MCU, which was amazing. More on Spider-Man's movies later. But thank God we have this movie. It is incredible. I love it. It's so good. It might actually beat Infinity War. I don't know. But it's really good. Like, I love it. Doctor Strange. Now, I have a pattern about the Doctor Strange movies. So, the first one is amazing. And we'll get to the second one later. Actually, I'm not going to spoil the second one. But the first one sucks. And but it's not the worst. It's better than Age of Ultron. Let me say it like that. It's C. C because I didn't like the beginning. I didn't understand the beginning about the whole multiverse thing. They've already done the multiverse thing. And they're just keeping going on it. Like, we've had the multiverse since this movie. Doctor Strange was the one that created the multiverse in the MCU. And I kind of hated it because of that. Because I hate the multiverse movies. And I don't know why. It's just they're not that good. And on my new rewatch about this movie, afterwards I thought, I literally fell asleep in the middle of this movie because it was so boring. Like, there was not enough story. But it was still pretty good. It's still okay. It's okay. It's just not the worst, actually. It's actually, maybe I'll move it up to B. Oh no, it's just C. Okay, that's where it belongs, actually. Just C. Always be C. Oh my god, Endgame. We've reached the point where Marvel is actually getting a little better. Yes, Endgame. Alright, I'm going to be talking about this one. Endgame is better than Infinity War. It is the literal best movie of all time. Best MCU movie of all time. And I know how I said Infinity War was good, but this one's just better in general. I love it. And, yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing movie. And, I cried a little bit. I laughed a little bit. And I just loved it. It took all my emotions and just blended it together. And that's what I love about it. Shh. Fucking quiet. And that's what I like about it. It's just so good. And, yeah, so let's move on. So the next movie we have on this list here is, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy is a very good movie. The first one in general is really good. Like, I love it. For the first one, it's amazing. I'm going to put it in A. Pretty good movie. It's better than Winter Soldier. So I saw the trailer for this, and I knew it was directed by the guy that directed Scooby-Doo movies. Like the old 2001 ones. And I was like, Marvel, what the hell were you thinking? This movie's gonna suck. And I saw it, and I was like, my emotions just got much better. And I loved all the characters. I didn't even know who Groot was until I saw this movie. And now I definitely know who Groot is. I just love this movie. It's so good. This movie takes a blend of cinema and smushes it together. I love the bad guy of this movie. I just love everything about it. So let's move on. So we are going to do up to Far From Home, up to Homecoming. Is that Homecoming or Far From Home? Up to Homecoming, I think. And then I'm going to stop the video. Or I'll just do the whole thing. I might just do the whole thing, even though this video is much longer than I expected. Next up, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is bad. Not as bad as I thought. It's not D. Maybe it is C. I don't know. It's B. No, it's C. It's in the middle of C. Don't ask why. Alright, you asked why. Actually, no. It's actually B. It's definitely B. It's the best out of the B bunch. Because, first of all, I didn't love it. That's the thing. Like, I did not like it at all. Like, it wasn't the best movie of all time. But I do think it was actually not that bad. And why? It's just because, I like Baby Groot in this movie. He was so cute. But yeah, so, yeah, I'm going to put you in B. Spider-Man Far From Home. This will be the last one for the day. And we are doing part 2 eventually. Maybe tomorrow. Spider-Man Far From Home was an amazing movie. Pretty good. Amazing. I loved it. And I'm going to put it in S. Actually, yeah. A. Actually, A. Yeah, that's where you belong. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. And bye.